Good for the guys who get the honorable afterlife in the Sun God's army and everything.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the first episode in the Great Sword Week. Roll credits. It was close. Editing Defenseless.
Baby.
Pull that shit up. Look at that. We were within 2 points of going to Sword and Shield Week. So Sword and Shield boys, come on, get your shit together. Come on, you know what's gonna happen, and you know what's gonna be in the description of this video. There will be a link to the next voting. Look at it. There are your options. Pick from those. I think we're gonna close out, and we're probably gonna start limiting our options as we get to the end of it, just to force us to do all weapons except for bowguns, because we already said we were gonna stop on bowguns, and we weren't gonna do bowguns until the very end. You already know that. Other than that, we got Great Sword Week to do, and I wanted to quickly mention this because the detail in this game. We discovered this on stream when I was poking around. Look at this artwork. That's the village from GU and G, I guess. That's the boat from the one that you killed Jen Morin on in Try, and I guess during Maran too. That's the portable third village. And I believe that's the island that we go to later in this game. Maybe that's foreshadowing. I don't know. Don't look at me. What you should do is look at me, because this is possibly one of the best armor sets that we've managed to come up with so far. So for the most part, we're rocking Baroth, or we're rocking 4 out of the 5 parts Baroth, and an additional Andronath mail. Now, why do we do this? Well, Baroth's armor focuses on critical draw and quick sheath, whereas Andronath's is focus and attack up. And if you switch out the chest plates, you can get basically a just better combination for what we're going for. I'm not really 100% sure how to point this out or how to explain it, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I forgot a lot of this. The Baroth chest, I think, only gives you quick draw, and you can just forge a quick draw decoration. So you can make up for it, grab 2 extra charges for focus, and create a setup that actually got some good shit. So we got Critical Eye level 3, pretty nice. We got Critical Draw level 3, really nice. Quick Sheath level 3, fucking nice. Free Meal level 3, absolutely goated, best skill in the fucking game. You will never change my opinion. You can try to change my opinion, you won't. We have Focus level 2, fucking awesome. And then the rest of this is just kind of like cool. Evade Extender, very nice. Hunger Resistance, sure. Wall Runner, why not? We got, of course, the Ceremonial. We're kind of crushing her pretty fucking hard now, because we're far enough into the game that we should be crushing her. But come on, Rathian, we gotta make an example of you, girl. And how can I fucking forget? Both Mayor and Sheriff are now rocking Nargacuga gear. Isn't that fucking sick? I know. And there's a Rajang on the map. I've been seeing Rajang a little bit more often than not at this point. He is popping up everywhere, and I kind of like it. But here's the thing that we also learned on stream. Whenever he pops up in a quest, I think he's just asleep. He's really meant to be here just to scare you. If you wake him up, he's entertaining. See? Whenever he's on the map, he's just asleep. You lazy bum. Wake up and try to kill me. Okay, Rathian. Anyways, I just woke up the devil himself, so we're gonna have some fun today, I guess. Is he already down? Nope. Well, he will be soon. So I guess we can talk about Greatsword. The main thing with Greatsword is that you don't really need much. This weapon is, I think, the first weapon that I started off with, the first weapon that a lot of people start off with, the first weapon that people switch off of. Because if you're not used to a game like Monster Hunter or Dark Souls where dodging is a thing, it can be rough. This can be a very rough weapon for beginners to fuck with. This weapon is really good, but skills really do change the Greatsword and make it into something great. Particularly quick draw and critical draw. Both of these are going to make your draw attacks more dangerous and come out faster. And that's always a fucking good thing. Did that Rajang even wake up, or did he just go back to snoozing? What a bitch. If you're looking to get better at Monster Hunter, I'd say one of the first places to look is to run with Greatsword. I think running with Greatsword makes you a better hunter in general, just because of the fact that most of the time you're going to have your weapon away and you're going to be searching for openings to look for. I remember when I got into, I believe it was Generations. 3s. I'm not sure about that. It might have been 4 or 4 for you. That's when I started really messing with Greatsword, and I learned a lot about Greatsword, and I learned a lot about the game, how it works, where are good opportunities to open up, and how to actually run this game. I would heavily recommend the Greatsword. This week is going to be a breeze, and it's very nice. We'll be doing the urgent quest tomorrow, just chilling. It's not a problem at all. Greatsword was going to be an easy week no matter what, but it's nice that we got it now after Baroth and Andronath, because you can build a fucking beautiful set. I mean, we're getting to the point where we can build excellent sets. If I had access to full decorations, I may have gone with Nargacuga. If you're playing along with the series and you are at this point and you're looking for good armor, Nargacuga. Nargacuga has evasion up the ass, and it is so good. I did hear from someone in chat that evasion skills in general got heavily nerfed in Rise. They're probably still fucking goated because evasion is always good. And yeah, now that we have the tail off, Rathian's got no shot. This weapon comes out swinging, comes out so quick. We're just breaking everything on her. She's not going to have an even second to believe what the fuck is happening. Once again, we are using the Guardian weapon, but I believe this will be the last time that is the case. By next week, I think the normal weapons are going to be outclassing the Guardian weapons. I know I've said that a lot, and I believe it this week, but we will find the fuck out. We'll look around. Perhaps we'll find out. I think this weapon has 210 attack, whereas the normal weapons that you would have at this rank are somewhere in like the 190s, and I think there's a couple 200s. Nothing 210 yet, so this thing's still overpowered as shit. Now, switch skills are probably going to be something that we'll have to talk about. This is our current Wirebug skill, which is pretty fucking sick. You just kind of cartwheel yourself towards the monster, and then you get poison on you, which is fucking cool. We all love to get our own poisoning. Ooh, additional cool boy shout out to the fucking, I took an antidote. I know I did. It said free meal procced. Why am I still poisoned? There we go. Thank God. Okay, cool boy shout out that we need to give to the gun, or to the greatsword. Boys, look at how good the sharpness is. We have not sharpened once in this entire hunt. She has literally, we're not even out of blue. On Gunlance, that was unthinkable. Probably the biggest downside of Gunlance, which I didn't address at all during the week because I just glazed the fuck out of it, was the fact that the sharpness actually drops on that weapon, and it is probably the weapon that drops it the most. I'd say, actually, I'm not sure I think it's that way because I think all the explosions really hit your fucking sharpness to shit. Greatsword is really probably the opposite of that. Hits hard, hits here and there. Oh my God, fucking amazing weapon. Greatsword, while being the weapon that a lot of people started off with, because in the old games it was the first weapon. I remember back in Try, I think you only started off with the greatsword, and then in your box you had the sword and shield. Nothing else was unlocked. It was weird. But this weapon, I think it makes you a better hunter, because you really do have to look for it and not get hit like I just did. It is really fucking powerful. I love this weapon. I don't know, dude. We're gonna be glazing this weapon a lot, and it's gonna be hard to place this because this weapon is like already, it's up there with like Hammer, Charge Blade, and with me, where I'm like, I just have such a sweet spot, such a lot of nostalgia with this weapon, and I'm gonna get fucking poisoned. Sort of the idea of this whole setup: strike, run, strike, run. That's all you want to be doing. And get poisoned. That's another really big one, okay? 100%. Papa Defenseless here. I'm telling you, you gotta get poisoned. If you're not getting poisoned while using this weapon, what the fuck are you doing? You're not doing something right, okay? You have to be getting poisoned. Now, going for longer combos is something you can do on like knockdowns, like you just saw me go for there, but I'm really just not going for them, to be honest with you. I'm strictly like almost strictly going crit draw, because I really like crit draw. If the monster's knocked down, yeah, sure. Go for a second swing. Go for a second swing if you feel like it. If it's Tuesday, you know, that works too. Only if it's Tuesday though. If it's Wednesday, fucking idiot, don't do it. It's just so fucking powerful. You hit, you run, you get the fuck away. And for Monster Hunter, it really puts you in a mindset of understanding where the monster is going to be. I'm I'm bullshitting my way through this Rathian fight, and she's already blue. I'm gonna have to check the time at the end of this, or see if we're gonna break that back, because I don't know. I'm really surprised we didn't. Oh, there we go. There's the stun. So this is the level 3. You're gonna deal a lot of damage with this. 763. Yeah, you deal some real fucking damage when you get to those level 3s. I would say some people are really good at predicting animals' movements, and they can really get this fast. What was the time on that? What was the time on that? That was 10 minutes, 10 seconds. This is going to be a good week. We're gonna rip through some this week. We're just not gonna stress at all. We got coffee on deck. We got a nice overpowered weapon for where we are. We have a little bit of quests before we get into sort of the shit of high rank. Now, I don't know if next rank we're gonna see elders. I doubt it. I think we probably have something like Diabloses, Tigrexes, you know, that level of monster next, and then we'll have probably elders. But who knows? Elders can start happening soon. And more importantly, we're gonna be getting some really good like decorations here soon. So from this point forward, our armor sets are gonna get really good. And I think that's what I'm noticing now is, like, you know, at the beginning of high rank when we began this, still no gems. You fickle f***. We've killed so many Rathians. Not a single one of them has dropped a gem. All of you. Just kidding, I love you. Oh, the last quest, Nargacuga, Jyuratodus. Easy. You guys know where we're going. Don't even act like I'm not making a beeline for the most interesting part of these hunts. I don't know what triggered, like on every quest, just put a Rajang in it. Fucking based monster hunter. That Remora is fucked. These both angles are whoa. No, he doesn't hit that hard. I would have expected him to do like one tappies, but that's kind of fine. I'm totally all right with that. He's going back. That's weird. Chase me. Make me feel something. This poor fucking fish, though. Damn, Jyuratodus, you are not long for this world. Not only is there, oh, you're gonna go meet the Rajang? Oh, this is gonna be cute. Hey, buddy. Look, the gang's all here. I severely doubt the next quest level is gonna have a Rajang in it. I really doubt that. I guess it's theoretically possible, but that's really weird to me. I like the fact that they put him in so early. If he shows up all the next quests, I'm down with that. Come on, keep showing up, bud. I'll knock you out. Jyuratodus don't give a fuck. Seriously? Jyuratodus won that fight? Oh my god. Anyways, I'll send him into Rajang so I can take Rajang, and you can see the damage that comes off of him. We rode him once during the live stream, and yes, it was an innuendo. His attacks are just, I think, some of the fastest to come out in the game. This poor Jyuratodus does not know what the hell is going to hit him. It's just going to be brutal. Yeah, like 300 damage, and we can still continue tapping more damage on 156 and then go for the Mountain Plunder. Mountain Plunder is probably going to hit 162. Come on, let's see what the real number is. 111, that's full. I can hit 172 on a full charge. Stupid monkey. Stupid little monkey. What's the matter, bud? I did something embarrassingly stupid last night. On the ceiling above my bed, there was a hook, and I hung a giant plastic chain from it, right? And so it hangs just above my head, maybe a foot away from my head when I'm in bed. And the idea is that I can hang my Bluetooth speaker off of a carabiner on it. Also, because I've used the word a bunch of times, and some people don't know what a carabiner is, and it sounds like a slur. I promise you, it's not a slur. It's this. Editing Defenseless, put a carabiner photo on there. Like, it's not a slur. I promise. I did have it hanging above my head, and I may have done something in the dark when I was basically trying to hook it to the chain so I could listen to a podcast with like good audio and have like the speaker right above me. And I may have, in the process of trying to hook the carabiner on the chain, have unlatched it and just dropped it square on my fucking face last night. I felt like such a goddamn dumbass. You need a little pistol shot. Sippy sippy on my coffee. Beautiful. And yeah, here at Defenseless Studios, we got some interesting updates and developments. Yesterday night, I downloaded the Stream Deck app on my iPad, which is kind of cool for one reason. You go from having a Stream Deck with like 15 keys to a Stream Deck with 128 keys. So I'm very happy with that. I sort of spent a little bit of time before recording this episode messing around with it. I think that we're going to be able to do some more shit and actually have an easier time editing, because I hate sorting through like files on files and folders of Stream Deck icons. So I'm pretty excited to use it some more. And I'm excited to actually use my old iPad for something that's worth it now. I mean, the only thing I use this iPad for is when we work out outside. I typically drag it outside and then I play like, you know, either YouTube videos on it or UFC fights and just like that, just to keep something on in the background. And that works pretty well. I've been doing that for a little bit now, just because like I don't have to play on my phone and I can use my phone to record my workout and keep it tracked. Actually, speaking of, my workouts last week were fucking great. Recording this, I'm on Sunday, so I'm not working out today, but we finally dialed in my workout regimen, so I know what I'm doing 5 days of the week. I know that I have 2 rest days, and then I'm just on for the rest of it. And I'm not gonna lie, boys, I feel pretty goddamn good. I feel like a good level of soreness all around. It's nice. I have not been this happy with my workout routine in a long fucking time. So we're gonna get jacked, we're gonna get built, we're gonna look fucking saucy, and then we're gonna get on gear, testosterone, human growth hormone. We're gonna look great. Gonna have gynecomastia, where if you're a man, you get your hormones so fucked up that you literally grow a titty out of your chest. That's gonna be me. I'm gonna get a big head. I'm gonna look red. I'm gonna lose my hair. It's gonna be fucking awesome. I'm gonna get that roided look that all the girls love. I'm gonna look so damn desirable. We broke so much on this Jyuratodus so quick. There's that fucking blocking coming in. I'm actually using my block now that I've used fucking gun lance. The wounds are still fresh. She's out in heaven, blowing up monsters' heads from the inside out, doing what she was meant to do. But in fairness, giant 6-foot sword is pretty badass, and the fact that it's a giant Amazonian woman who's got the fucking schmungus haircut. Let's be honest, this armor looks great. This is a great armor set. Oh, if only a male hunter could wear this. Then we'd be actually, you know, fucking goated. Aw, is someone fucking tired and ready to give up? I'll turn you into sashimi. I'll eat you raw. Well, actually, I will not eat you. I'd probably throw the fuck up. You're disgusting. Oh, look, Rajang's here. Hi, buddy. Oh, he's looking at me. Is he going to that water cave? Yeah, he's going to the water cave. I can hear my dad talking to Kai. Kai's been chasing around our female cat and just talking to her, which is him meowing every 3 seconds. My dad's just like, stop it. Stop it, buddy. Oh, he's sleeping. Now, we got to talk about excellent wake-ups. I am way off with this. Okay, hold on. All right. Are you fucking serious? Every greatsword main misses shots, okay? The greatsword wake-up is fucking goated. Don't even. There's the execution, 1000 damage. And see, we talked about this back with Gun Lance. Gun Lance splits up the Wyvern Fire into multiple shots, but with Greatsword, no. See, Greatsword is the undisputed wake-up king. We gotta execute some fucking Royal Udroths, apparently. Come on. No. You got me water blighted? Bitch. Enjoy 670 fucking damage. As I sip my coffee, like, oh, fucking tasty. Oh, are you up? You're probably up. Son of a bitch. Yeah, it makes sense that you wouldn't be down in the water. You're not a fucking aquatic Nargacuga. What in the fuck was I thinking? Yeah, there you are, mate. And pop a ration. Okay, I'll pop 2. I'm crazy. I'm wild like that. Now give me your tail, bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the tail. Tail is just... I don't know what it is. If I'm using a weapon that has the ability to get the tail, I'm like, first things first, get that fucking tail. I always single it out. I suppose it's not really a bad thing. It's like what you're supposed to be doing. You know, you have the responsibility to like fucking sever the tail. Maybe it's because I was a hammer main for so long that like I needed so many other people to cut the tail for me that the second I got the ability to do it, I was like, I got you, boys. There we go. Nice little chop on the tail. This is probably one of the better weapons for going for tail cuts, because you are very safe. Since the tail moves so quick on a lot of monsters, you can really just strike and get away. Almost have no real risk to your own personal health. You'll be fine. Just grab your hits and get out. I thought to myself when I saw Puke appear on the side of the map, I was like, oh, did Rajang leave? And then I was like, wait a minute, I just murdered a fucking Jyuratodus. That's what left the area, air quotes. Yeah, even with this Nargacuga Enraged, which is supposed to be like one of the fastest things in the game, one of the hardest things to hit, it's just not even that difficult to land hits on the tail. Just like, oh, okay, get behind it and fucking look for your opening. Ooh, we got attack up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nargacuga, I have fought quite a few of your kind. You do not scare me. Well, the fact that you're going to where Rajang that does scare me just a little bit. I don't know what you're planning. I'm interested to find out, though. Do you want to make him rideable? Oh boy, everyone's in the same area. The whole crew's here. Hey, boys. Welcome to the Salty Spittoon. How tough are you? Well, someone's rideable. Okay, it's Nargacuga. I sort of want to send Nargacuga into the Rajang to see if I can grab him. Yes, I can. Oh, beauty. Absolutely beautiful. Exactly what we wanted. Just give us, you know, a good 16th of his health taken off. I mean, Rathian just hits so fucking hard. You just get so much free damage from him. It's just worth it. Like 304 from that one attack. All right. Ah, I missed the mountain plunder. I got greedy. That was my bad. Whatever. He's off. Doesn't want to be here anymore. Yeah, all three monsters were like, ha, let's get the hunter. And then they realized I'm him. Or Schmungus is her. Schmungus doesn't. There's no light in Schmungus's eyes. You look into her eyes and they stare back. The darkness smiles back. She's seen a lot of shit, man. Schmungus has gone out on 4-man hunts and returned with just herself. Nothing to say. No one knows what did that to those hunters. Could it have been her? Could it have been the monster? No one knows. Come on, I know that tail's popping off here. Come on, just give me the tail. Give me tail. Oh, you're gonna do your tail strike, I know it. There it is. And then you're gonna follow it up with the secondary one, and then I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna chop it off. It's no longer enraged. Oh, yeah, I know it's gonna get hit by that. And then that's a death. That's totally on me. I just wire bugged right into her. It totally was avoidable. If I had just kept my wire bug and maybe wire bugged in a different direction, I would have survived that. That's probably like the most frustrating thing though in Rise, is just getting killed by your own stupidity with the wire bugs. Remember, the wire bugs are very strong, and especially for recovery, they can be very, very useful, but you can also very easily with them. So be careful with them. All right, it's pissed again. All right, shooting tail spikes. Nope. Ooh, see, I almost did it again right there. And see, it's really weird. You'd think with a monster as fast as Nargacuga, something like the Greatsword, which is traditionally thought to be an extremely slow weapon, would be really bad against him. But it's so good against him because Nargacuga does have pauses. It's just like a very weird monster. Like, yes, incredibly strong, incredibly quick, has a lot of openings. The fuck? Was that a break? Might have been a break, I'm not sure. Whatever, I'll take the tail cut though. Oh no, Rajang left. Who replaced him? Royal Ludroth? The fuck? Wow. Wow, are we seriously gonna land that? Damn! The third level charges, sometimes you land, and I'm not great at them. But damn, when you do hit them, they hit fucking hard. They're nice. They are satisfying little bastards. That's the nice thing about, like, you know, if I compare something like the Greatsword to something like the Hammer, right? Hammer has the hard hitting attacks. It also has the light hitting attacks that can come out faster, right? The Greatsword has hard hitting attacks and then even harder hitting attacks, which is really interesting. It's a different weapon in that regard, where it's just like, fuck. If you are really bad at a monster, this weapon will either make you really good at them or you will be suffering the entire time. It's a very interesting one. Once again, I would say this weapon made me a lot better at this game. It forces you to read, it forces you to not brute force, like to look at the attacks coming out. Like, I should have known that he's gonna do a secondary tail swipe there, and I got punished for not remembering that. You're blue. See, tail swing, that's a single one. Damn. I will say this entire video, I didn't really use the wire bug skill that much. The wire bug skill is good at closing a distance. Like, if I want to, I'm gonna try to use it. I'm more or less using it for recovery. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the vote is now live. I think this is gonna be a good week. I think we're gonna have a fine week here with Greatsword. I have the utmost confidence that we can get through all of our quests and then some. Anyways, like, subscribe, comment, do all the normal YouTube stuff. We'll be streaming later tonight at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Call your mother, tell her you love her, bye.